Okay.
So
Yeah.
we'll do it.
She's better. I know. Shut up. I can only do sexy Southern Belle. I'm sorry.
And love is a lot of things, but not a sexy Southern belle.
Nope.
I can do Southern, but I just sound
June
like a gay rodeo
21st,
cowboy.
11:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3.
He beat you to it, Bowtie.
I wasn't gonna say it, but okay.
He beat you. Just take their feet.
That was a close one.
I know you were giving it all to defend me. But I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
I feel like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there. I said I wouldn't screw up, and I screwed up. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing in you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
Yeah, that's right, mother effer. I know your tricks. I mean, that must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
Running away?
Nigarendeo!
Nah,
And it might
that's
just
not
change.
the technique.
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghosts will come after you and haunt you.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Maya?
Mia.
Yeah.
Mia? Shush, they look alike?
Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 2.
Why do we all have the same haircut?
Courts will now reconvene. Courts will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Ow!
I don't want to hear it, old man.
Ooh, say that again.
After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, mistress.
Damn it.
Oh, you guys are so thirsty.
I wish Goody were here to do vodka.
Sorry. You busy right now?
I know. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
Wait. Hang on, it's like freezing for me. Hey, one second.
Get into character.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know.
I like that face. That's her pain expression.
It looks
Name
awful.
and occupation.
I declare war in tarnation. Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
Otherwise, that whip will come to me.
What the fuck?
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah.
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools, you country bumpkin. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. I mean, I know you gave me a chance, but... The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
I can be the daddy. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Your daughter calls me daddy too.
That's a surefire way for her dad to find you and kill you.
Only Doc and the defendant went in the channeling chamber.
Actually, that reminds me. There's like this series of comics, like because they all just copy from each other. It's a meme. So, boyfriend has dinner with his girlfriend and her parents. She says, "Daddy, pass me the salt." Both him and the dad reach out for the salt.
Yeah.
He glares at the boyfriend.
Oh, good lord.
We were waiting outside the door, then bang! We hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Like a fucking vulture.
Frickin' course.
Excuse me?
Frickin' course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. You can tell whoever wrote this used all of like the stereotypes.
Yep.
Does it look like I care?
I also guarantee that in the Japanese version, Lada spoke with an Osakan accent.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
Moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Let's see here. This here's the picture. Is this a picture of her naked?
This is the picture, everybody.
Wow. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
There's the panel. Someone could hide behind it.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me.
No.
Like I said, DK, you don't have to repeat the statements during the cross-examination phase, Ruby, if you don't want to.
Okay.
Witnesses account.
You can just voice the new dialogue.
Okay.
Hold it! Was it really only those two that went in?
What are you blabbering about? Were you there? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
Hold on! We can't have the defense testifying against its own client!
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went in the channeling chamber, you hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
Hold it! Was it really a gunshot?
Oh gosh, Phoenix.
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard.
That's in
I should know.
That was in the fifth case of the first game. Oh, fourth case of the first game.
Now this is where the story heats up.
All right, let's see this one. Hold it! So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down.
You were there!
You were the lawyer guy.
I have to press.
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then?
Yes, Miss Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry.
Wow, Phoenix, she sure got you by the balls.
I just feel like an Inquisition. Yes, and it's like in a lot of fanfics too.
Oh my god.
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Until she starts speaking, then you're a real wuss.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign.
When
I
did he
want to see how much
smile?
of a man you are.
And what did you see once you broke in?
Hold it! Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lana seems awfully confident in her testimony.
You're really
Lana,
gonna press her hard.
please, think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into the room?
Look at all the candles.
I was murdered.
Lana, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? She looks so tense.
Well, you came across the scene of a murder. You're gonna be
I
tense.
know, this is funny.
When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see, my afro's itchy.
Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon.
Miss Hart.
Yeah.
Yes? Oh.
Everybody answers by watermelon now.
Watermelon.
Sorry. Talking to my family.
As I was saying, order! Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry.
Good. This shifts things back to my side.
For a little bit.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they entered?
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats. I'm trapped like one. Again. Hold it! Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am. But that old witch chased us out of the room, so...
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey?
But there was no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about...
Behind the folding screen.
What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Rick Given!
Uh-huh. What in the...
Rick Given! You know, you reckon that's a given. No one talks
So
like that.
southern.
I took a good look around the room once, and no one talks like that in real life, Bowtie.
I know.
There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. I wish I was alone in the living room.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Several, but that's not the point now. Rick Given, I mean, I am having a little difficulty understanding you.
Oh, it's 'cause my accent, ain't it?
Ah!
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you?
Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
You didn't see her go around.
Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only two people in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I gonna do if I just let this go?
It's like the third time he's asked this.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove that's not Maya in that photo?
Present evidence. Yeah.
Well, what evidence do we have?
Isn't there another picture?
Yes, but it hasn't been presented to us. We don't have it in our record.
Let's check the photo again.
This is the photo.
Is that a mirror or a picture frame on that little
Altar?
Mirror.
It's a mirror, but you can't see out of it. Like if like it was relevant, you would see like the reflection in there, but you can't right now. So it's irrelevant.
All right. So what were we trying to not? We're trying to prove that it's not Maya.
Yeah, prove that's not Maya in the photo. What do we have?
What's that newspaper clipping?
It's about the eeny miny.
This one is about the patients that died from the Gray Surgical Clinic. This one is about Eeny and Mimi Miney.
Can I check the floor plan?
Wait, the picture had her away from the screen, but wasn't she already
Yeah.
said
that's
to have
right.
been squatting down by the folded screen?
By the time the first shot was taken, but not by the time after the second shot was taken.
So she got to the other side of the room.
It's not as big of a room, so you can walk to the other side of it within the space. So it took between the shot being
But
fired
he
and
still had the gun. She'd have to have fought the gun from him first.
Very said that.
he was pretty weak, so she just took the gun from him and used it against him.
I don't think we have anything.
I can't think of nothing.
Let's look at the evidence again. Let's see.
If we don't have anything, I can just say we don't have anything at this moment.
True, but
What's the manila folder?
Wait, she took 2 photographs.
Yep.
Lotta took 2 photographs. Where's the second one?
We don't have it yet.
And we
we
can
haven't seen it yet.
we can probably get it if we wait, or if we have something to prove, we can prove it.
I don't think we can prove anything right now.
All in favor?
I don't know. You're the one that plays this game.
I'm letting you guys play it.
I don't know.
I
how
know
to
the
play.
answers.
Then just use the answer.
We can't present anything yet, I don't think.
All right.
I don't know.
Cannot present anything yet.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
that's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you. Totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt further, questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume.
I couldn't protect Maya.
Oh, wait, is this the end?
The defense?
I'm
The
confused.
defense?
Mm-mm.
We need an ex machina. Quick!
There it is.
Phoenix.
Oh god, you're gonna be Mia? Oh no.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
Mia!
I guess I made it just.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay.
But pearls.
Her clothes are a bit small.
Why
Anyway.
does she sound like a smoker?
Because
What are you
Kay's
waiting for?
crazy.
Let's go.
But how? She's already taken every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray!
I was murdered.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Click.
Lana, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots.
You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle.
Yeah.
Question Lana one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not. I can't do the doctor girlfriend voice anymore.
Okay, Heather, just do Mia.
She's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Hold it! Please, wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Oh, come on, man.
Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Vonkom's case is perfect, absolutely flawless.
Absolutely flawless.
What better time than this for you to see that?
But, I mean, I have some other place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it.
Your Zumba class kind of fit.
Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it. I even want more something.
See, you got through to the judge somehow, right?
Well,
Actually,
actually,
Von Karma
it was
did.
Von Karma's whip that got through to him.
Also, did anyone else see that 8-year-old suddenly turn 32 and
28.
28, however old?
Or wait. Fuck, it has his deceased.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Ah, you took 2 shots.
Aha.
Nothing sounds different from before.
You shouldn't be drinking alcohol. That's bad for you.
Some
Look,
parts of
I'm
her
a
testimony
southerner.
were
That's all we do.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
Let's skip to that one shot thing.
Hold it!
No, we're doing the whole thing. Okay.
So, what did she look like?
You know, she looked almost like a different person.
A different person?
She seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We've already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? I have the hiccups. Shit.
Oh no. Hold it! Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Why, Phoenix?
Really?
Well, I reckon that's possible.
If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ah!
Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness. Just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you.
How many fools can fit in one
you.
text box?
A
A
lot.
billion. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is, in fact, dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it?
Sorry, Maya. Ruby.
Well, are y'all done here? Can I continue? I mean, I've only got so much time.
Hold it! And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer?
That's why I'm getting out of this here business. Don't rub it in. This guy's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on.
She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
Well, would it, Mr. Wright?
Nice. Tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1.
Right, would it?
Hold it! 2, right?
That's what I wanted to skip to. You
To
heard it.
what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots. 12 shots. I got 12 shots.
Two
Also,
guns.
lots of proud hunters.
What I hug?
Hug. But only one has been submitted as evidence. I can't talk.
Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding?
It's not up my butt. No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
What? Von Karma!
Miss Von Karma! You're hiding critical evidence?
Unforgivable, Von Karma.
She should tell her
Evidence
check
like
the
this.
trap there.
You're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yeah.
Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child?
I was
What's
so
the
angry, I
difference?
lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
But I get some water.
How could you think?
Trying.
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. That ain't her face.
Or boobs.
What is this picture?
This is the second picture that witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya?
Oh, insist.
Should I insist?
I would believe that you should insist.
Okay, we'll insist it's not Maya. Your
Where'd you
Honor,
drop the...
as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's just not her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
Judge, her eyes are up there.
There is only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order! Order! Order in the court! Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Judge is drunk.
Sorry, I had a little bit to drink before coming into court.
Mia, we did it!
You're too soft.
Huh?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts with those extraordinary large strawberries and that very bitter tea, Phoenix.
Bitch said what?
Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. Look at that smug bitch.
She's smiling?
I think you'd better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your hiccups are hilarious.
Drink some goddamn water.
Hold your breath.
Tried.
Do both at the same time. Drink water while holding your breath. That's what I do.
And then pat your head while rubbing your tummy.
I hate you all. Oh.
No, I really do mean it. Like, as you're drinking a whole glass, do not breathe at all.
All right.
So
Hey,
a diaphragm, like, so hiccups are basically a shock to the diaphragm. Only another shock brings it back in order. So
Okay.
something like holding your
Kota, I
breath.
love you. Kiss me.
No.
Come
Yeah.
on, cupcake.
All right, Von
I would
Karma.
like for you to take a look at this picture. Good God, her boobs are big. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room.
Phoenix, this is not the time.
This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person?
Like, totally.
She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
Ooh.
Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon.
It's
I know what you're
unbelievable
referencing.
that she can.
Judge, can I get my flash back?
No, it's mine now.
Yet it is the truth. I mean, look at that little 8-year-old over there.
Yeah, seriously.
When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling.
Miss Von Karma, a word if I may? Goo goo
Can't fight,
gaga.
can't fight.
Mia?
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal.
Ooh.
Surely you must know that pictures can't be submitted that picture can't be submitted as evidence.
Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
What is she?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned in the judge's mind.
For 2 good reasons.
Two big good reasons.
I don't even have a single witty line. I did! Come on, Phoenix, step up your game!
He's not a pervert like you.
It looks like we've been had.
Some judges do that on purpose.
Do it, Phoenix. Kill her now.
Illegal evidence just because people won't forget it.
I
Aren't there
don't
like
claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? Can we
You
prove
can
it?
prove it. You have pictures
Can
of
prove
the nurse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the thing, but sure.
Oh.
Your Honor?
Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep.
guys, our battery's gonna die?
Oh, there's something wrong with it? Okay,
What's wrong with this picture?
The face.
No.
Didn't she give us her little medallion thing?
No, that's a different one.
That's a different
No,
matter.
wait. Different costume, isn't it?
Why?
No,
'Cause-
bullet hole.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, bullet hole and the blood is different.
The contradiction lies here. Whoops, I put the wrong sleeve.
Yeah.
You basic bitch!
Everyone's mad at him.
Now's the time to say that I started doing something completely different for the judge, but now I'm just channeling my inner Richard Epcar.
Please, direct your attention here.
To the sleeve. But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there. Ah! Ugh. Fuck you.
There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
All right. This should do some major damage to her argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You sure like to bring the mood down, don't you?
Well, she is dead.
Take a look at Miss Farkarma's face. She's still a smug little bitch.
Resting,
Oh, you love it.
resting bitch face looks good on her. I'm sorry.
Don't you out me.
She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. It's too cute.
Tisk tisk, jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'd like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
Oh, hey, only one fool this time.
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was any value to this case. Goddamn
I see.
gym shoe, am I right?
She's lying through her teeth. I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, this picture, everything.
But you can't prove that. Francesca Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think?
Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming.
Leave me out of this.
Well, you're an idiot. I'm sure there'll be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Poor Gumshoe.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by all this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you got into this one shot, all right? Now take this gun. It's loaded.
Got it. Watch this, Maya. I'm gonna take the shot. Your
Become
Honor!
the judge.
Kalima!
Om Nam Shivai! Om Nam Shivai! Om Nam Shivai!
There's only one logical explanation for this contradiction.
The shooter is someone else.
The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether! Cue the pursuit
Which is
theme.
easy to... Yeah.
But what?
Mom was just there.
We are stuck on the same barber. God damn it.
Order! Order! Order in the court!
This is not the time.
Yeah, turn that shit up! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial! No!
Why me?
Why me?
Oh, that's you, Sergeant.
The defense's argument is a complete mess.
I know you want more billing, Kay, but come on, I'm as poor as Gumshoe.
A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please, enlighten us.
Hey, witness.
Yeah. What the heck is that anyway to ask a gal a favor?
Be quiet, you.
She just yelled at her.
She's just lashing out.
You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know.
If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see.
Okay, this is almost like
That's a death
Ari. This is almost like an Arya and like Laciel conversation when Laciel messes up.
Arya would not say that to
Really,
Laciel.
just the fact they're fighting. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scared, so why don't we say you? Ah! I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You see, now it'll mean this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Hammer space.
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
Because I'm
Your
here.
voice.
Bowtie.
Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant. As soon as the stream updates for me. That is two very big questions.
Look, the judge got the joke too.
First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Come on, you can't fall apart here, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. I mean,
I've gotten into her head.
how am I supposed to prove something like this?
One of us, one of us.
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? You find me attractive, don't you?
Turn things around. That's right. You would always turn things around and change your perspective.
Phoenix?
So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see.
A
What if
triangle.
before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left the room somehow? I could prove that either one of those conditions were true.
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... What do you think, guys?
A third person had entered. No, hold on. So, she said she already looked behind the paneling, so...
Yeah, let me give you guys a clue.
It was Pearl. I knew it.
She must have already left the room then.
So,
Wait, the first person to enter was Morgan.
No, but
She
did,
had-
but then she gave Maya the key, and then Maya went into the room, and that's the only key to that room.
Ah.
So then, what happened?
Something else entirely, probably.
Oh wait, there was a box in the room afterwards.
Well, that's in the side room.
in the side room.
So basically, what I'm trying to get through with this key is, this key was supposed to only be in the channeling chamber, because that's what Maya last had it, and she was in there. But Pearl was found with it later. If that's the case, this key must have left the room.
So Maya
Ergo,
left the room.
Maya must have left the room at
Maya
some point.
Yep.
Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point. And the defense can prove this.
Oh! I think I just realized what happened then.
Wait a moment.
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams.
You weren't
Take
tired
a
of the
drink
word
every
fool
time
yet?
I say fool and see how long it takes for you to die.
Take a sip, please.
I really don't want to get the hiccups again, so I'm gonna pass.
Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Fay.
it's really easy to slip into that.
Forget it.
No, I was just doing that on purpose. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. What, does he get like 4 cents a week now?
Well,
Anyway,
3.
let's see some evidence. Prove that the murderer until the time of arrest. That from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant left the room. I can't read.
Take that! Awesome music over. Turning down the music.
Yeah.
So can I give my little idea?
Wait, we're almost done here. Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the challenge chamber key, right? Before the challenge started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. Yay, now I'm finally alone.
The defendant herself locked the door?
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open.
Whip.
That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
I just said that, you hayseed judge.
Ugh.
You're calling me a hayseed?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes. It looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but... why is that key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
Awesome music's back.
Oh, so I messed up earlier. I meant to say hayseed brain judge, whatever.
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Ah! Well, ain't that a kick? It's like a donkey. So how come you're holding it?
I got this as a present from a certain little girl.
Who's now grown up and has big boobs.
And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time!
That's preposterous.
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room! If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you!
No!
I always like how they take time to show the gavel.
It seems we have come to an impasse.
I mean, they spent so much time drawing the gavel and animating it 3 frames to move.
Yeah.
I just think of the Mystery Skulls music video now. I see this.
This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma,
Can this be?
at this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is impossible.
Perfect case. How's there a flaw in my perfect case?
Like father, like daughter.
You don't think you've won yet, Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. Don't care what I have to do. Get my guilty verdict.
And she pulls out a gun.
That's enough! If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Oh, do you want to watch, Judge?
That is all. Court is adjourned.
I'm
Whether or
pretty
not I will be watching any post-court activity is left up in the air.
Although we'll end up with Phoenix and Francesca in one of the supply closets.
Oh my.
You know, the common fanfic scenario.
This is not a high school AU.
Doesn't have to be a high school AU.
True.
All right, June. Oh, go ahead, Kay.
Oh,
I don't
June
care who does it.
1:32 p.m. District Court, defending lobby number 3.
They care.
Wow! That was Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Yes, I felt that I had no choice.
Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special.
Hey!
Did you know? Special in the good way.
It's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick? I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room.
And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. I gotta be BRB.
Yeah. Alright, bow ties, Pearl.
God damn it.
Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out.
Like, what happened in that room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
I envy the two of you.
Oh, by the way, Nick. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure. Alright, Pearls. Ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
You replaced me with bow tie.
Oh, while you were gone.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Poor thing.
Oh, thank God you're back.
So sheltered.
No, you be Pearl from now on.
Not from now on,
No.
it's just while you were gone. He's the substitute Pearl.
Okay.
Then I'll leave.
I'm gonna head out for now.
Yeah, I was gonna end it here.
Yeah, okay. Can I get my theory?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's two accomplices in this thing.
Uh-huh.
One is I'm assuming the murderer, who is so
Here, I'll just...
Maya channels the spirit of Meanie. Meanie uses the key, exits the room, changes places with Eenie. Eenie goes in and delivers the killing blows.
Yeah, but the only entrance to and from the channeling chamber is that front door. And everybody was in front of that front door.
Shit. Okay.
He's definitely involved in some way, though.
Then it was Pearl.
Hey, don't blame me just because you can't figure it out, mister.
Well, you, Heather, any thoughts?
Yeah, Morgan and the sister are working together.
In what manner?
Her mother. Oh. Let's see. I found. But Peter was saying. In fact, I'm still not entirely convinced that that's the sister. Like, I'm still kind of thinking that is, especially seeing Mimi Miney's eyes, that Mimi.
They're not angular enough.
Huh?
No, I'm seeing. Compared the eyes to the photo that we saw, and she's not opened her eyes once as Eni. So I'm not convinced that Eni's a real person. I think Eni is just Mimi, and she says she's a sister, when it's really just her as the nurse. And Morgan is working with her because she was talking about how her daughter is just as powerful as Maya and could be a master someday, and wants to get rid of Maya so that Pearl the
I
master.
think there was a bait and switch involved somehow.
Maybe Morgan knows about a secret entrance.
All good theories. I, of course, know the correct one.
It was Pearl.
Obviously, Dr. Turner Gray committed suicide.
No, guys,
There's a
you're overlooking the
donut
obvious.
hole inside of this donut hole.
He just
You're
couldn't handle
overlooking the
another
obvious,
rainy
guys.
day.
Alright. We'll do this again probably Thursday evening.
I'm okay with that.
Because tomorrow is Taldore. Wednesday I've got
Yeah.
plans.
Ooh, plans. What you doing?
Playing games with a couple friends.
Oh, nice.
Guys, we're not
I
good
got-
enough for him. I
Well,
blame
got work
Bowtie.
to do, so I'm heading out. Bye.
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 All right.
This has been fun, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm having the time of my life.
If ever Goody comes in, he's replacing me as Von Karma.
Sure.
Just saying.
We'll ping him next time.
Watch him do the voice you want. Like, watch him not do the voice you want him to do.
Yeah.
I just think he'll do a German accent, and he can do one. So
I can do a German accent too, but I intentionally said no because I didn't want to be Von Karma.